We check in with Summit Rescue Group from the dog days of a perfectly average summer. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News. First, breaking news from the Aspen area, where authorities have found the body of a 16-year-old girl swept downstream of Devils Punchbowl on Independence Pass. The Aspen Times reports the girl from Kansas was with her family yesterday when she slipped crossing the Roaring Fork River just below the popular cliff diving pool. Rescuers found her body this morning about 100 yards downriver. Cause of death is pending an autopsy. This is at least the 19th whitewater death of the season in Colorado. It's been an average summer for Summit County Rescue Group, and that's just fine with Mission Commander Charles Pittman.
Started out this year with a very, very busy winter, thanks to all the avalanches and bad snow conditions. But the summer has been, I would say, sort of average. It hasn't been over the top like it was last summer.
Search and rescue is averaging about 3 rescues per week this summer, with 4 to 5 rescues one week and none the next.
I wouldn't say that we've had any what we would call epic rescues that have been very, very late, very, very arduous. Although we've certainly had some that have tested our skills.
Pittman expected more trouble on local rivers, with record flows and above-average whitewater fatalities across the state, but there were none in Summit.
Those are always very, very difficult because your victim is a moving target once they're in the water.
Search and rescue takes advantage of downtime between missions for training, like swiftwater rescue on the Blue River and helicopter work last week with the National Guard out of Eagle.
You hear the term muscle memory, but some of the things, especially in technical work, muscle memory is pretty important.
Pittman says the group stays busy through September with a slight dip in the fall before ski season. Smith Ranch is the newest workforce housing project in Silverthorne, and all 60 units in the first phase are now under contract, with another 40 to 60 open to contract next month. Councilwoman Tanya Shattuck.
We have apartments all the way to large single-family homes, and we just felt that there was a niche in Silverthorne on this side of town that can be fulfilled.
When finished, Smith Ranch brings 240 new affordable units to Northern Summit, a necessary investment for a booming area.
We're really trying to get it so that employees from the factory stores, from our restaurants, things like that, will be able to just walk to work.
Applications for Phase 2 open September 1st. The lottery is November 1st. Today on Hidden Gems, it's suffering season on the Little French climb. Most breck trails are dry, dusty, and maybe blown out, but you won't get that on Little French, where it's all rocks all the way for nearly 3 miles to the base of Mount Gio. It's a must-ride route if you're training for the Breck Epic or Firecracker 50. Find it a mile east of the Sally Barber Trailhead at the end of French Creek Road. Tune in again next Thursday for more backyard hiking and biking trails you might not know about with Hidden Gems on Krystal 93. That's Pixie and the Partygrass Boys, a Utah bluegrass band playing tonight's free Concert in the Park series at the Frisco Historic Park. Music begins at 5:30 p.m. on 2nd and Main Street with beverage sales to benefit the FERC. Dogs with a leash and good manners are welcome. There's a party in the park tomorrow for Silverthorne's First Friday with live tunes from local favorites the Frisco Funk Collective and Dirty Dozen Brass Band. Music starts at 5:30 p.m. at Rainbow Park next to the Rec Center. Kids get a bounce castle, climbing walls, and free ice cream sandwiches. Parents get $1 off wine and beer if they bring a First Friday reusable cup. That's tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. at Rainbow Park in Silverthorne. Local fire danger remains moderate today with no fire restrictions. In sports, football season is here when the Broncos face the Falcons for a preseason Hall of Fame game in Atlanta tonight, where Champ Bailey and longtime owner Pat Bullen get inducted to the NFL Hall. Game time is 6 p.m. on NBC. The Rockies have the night off. And in local sports, brought to you by American Family Insurance, the Weiss Agency, yesterday was race 5 of the Summit Mountain Challenge Town Series at the Soda Creek Scramble between Keystone and the Golden Horseshoe, where Taylor Sheldon won the men's pro and overall division, riding for Tokyo Joe's. Dillon's Christina Ward was the lone woman on the long course with Breck Bike Guides. Ruthie Boyd took the women's sport and overall short title, riding for Peekaboo Toys. Next race in that series is the Peaks Time Trial on August 21st. Register and see your series standings at mavsports.com. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News.